Another day, another dollar, baby. Okay, so we woke up this morning, went and grabbed the flat top. Nope, they ain't found the flat top yet. A lot of you guys was asking who's looking for Aaron Drew's fleet. Nashville T-Dot, that's who's looking for Aaron Drew's fleet, but unfortunately they're having a tough time figuring out where Aaron Drew's fleet is parked right now. They don't know where to look. So I'm starting to think they may be giving up on me, and instead they just started towing a bunch of owner-operators that park down the street here. They done got a good 20 trucks by now. So, I feel bad for those guys because I talked to some of them drivers and they said they've been parking out 5, 10 plus years and they ain't never had a problem. But, once Aaron Drew bought them 3 trucks, to the neighborhood, all those guys got their stuff impounded. So, unfortunately, that's just, it's just unfortunate. But moving along, they can't find my fleet. So, mine is in the grass. So, if you're looking for it, it's in the grass. You just got to figure out, where in the grass it's at. Y'all know how I am. I'm good at hiding stuff in the grass. I had my truck parked in the grass down there in Georgia, tucked off in the middle of nowhere where couldn't nobody find it for free, okay? Moving along. So we woke up this morning, grabbed the flat top, started it up, went and picked up that trash or dump truck, first time doing not dump truck, end dump, first time picking up an end dump. They told me it was a freaking grain. When they said grain trailer, I thought they were talking about a hopper bottom, tried to hopper bottom, but it was an end dump trailer, so, it's all good, though. Took that about an hour up the interstate to a farm, delivered it, picked up the empty, brought the empty back here where I was at. Got my money within 2 hours of leaving the house. So, well, I didn't get my money because it's the weekend, but Monday I get paid. So, that's another good benefit of having your own authority for my guys out there with rent. That's, I guess, due on the first of every month. You got your own authority, cash equipment. You really just need a cash truck at this point. A cash truck, some cheap insurance for your authority. Hey, if you ain't got the rent money, you get on DAT, do some power only, you can come up with the rent money in a day or 2 days at the absolute most. Say your rent $1,300. Okay, well, you can come up with $1,300 in either 1 day or 2 days. It depends on the distance you want to run. If you need it right there and now, then that 1 day, you may be able to pickle. But if you need it in 2 days, you can definitely do it. So, we get paid pretty much every day, Monday through Friday, when you got your own authority and you factor in. So, it is what it is. Moving along. So, I got my passport. Been having a passport. We only got 1 stamp in the passport, though. So, we're looking to add another stamp, which is Canada. So, I talked to the shipper today, and they are ready to start in the next week. So, I don't have any paperwork or any other requirements that I need to go into Canada. I don't got any of it, so I'm trying to figure it out, as I go. So far what I have found out is, of course, need a passport. I think this right here takes the absolute longest to get. So, for my drivers that don't have passports, we gotta figure something out. They wouldn't be able to get a passport in time, so that's not something that's feasible, So I found out I gotta get a, let me make sure I'm pronouncing it right. It's like a U.S. Canada motor carrier authority. I gotta apply for my Canadian authority, and it's a process. Okay, it's a process. It's a lot of steps involved, and right now I'm trying to figure out, am I supposed to be a bonded carrier or a non-bonded carrier going into Canada? I don't know which one to pick. And of course, the bonded carrier, you gotta post a bond between $5,000 and $25,000. I don't know, which one you need. It's a bond, so it's gonna be cheap. Shouldn't be no more than maybe $1,000 for the bond for the whole year, which that's totally cool. I just don't know if you need to be bonded or non-bonded. My understanding is if you're a non-bonded carrier, you can only go to the first point in Canada. I don't know what that means. I don't know what the first point is. I don't know if that means once you get into Canada, maybe it's a drop lot right there at the border where you can drop the trailer and go back to the USA. I don't know if that's what that means, but all I know is my truck and trailer got to go all the way to the shipper in Canada, and I got to unload the trailer. It's a pneumatic trailer. I got to unload my trailer and come back empty into the United States. So I guess I may need to be a bonded carrier, but if you know, comment down below and, you know, let me know something. Or if y'all know some company out there that makes this process a lot easier and faster, maybe they got a website or something, you comment that down below too. I go check their website out. You know, at this point, I'd rather just pay the money for the speed, for the expedited process. But so that's that right there as far as the Canadian Authority. Next thing I did, I applied for a U.S.-Canada Fast Card. The application was $50. It said take 1 or 2 weeks to process. Then after that, I gotta go and do some type of interview. The only close interview that I see is all the way up there in Michigan, Detroit. They don't do fast card memberships, I guess, nowhere else but Michigan. So, or I guess wherever the border is up there in Canada, I guess the border cities is where they do that at. So I paid the $50. I did the application. I wait the 1 to 2 weeks, and then I figure it out from now. So, you know, they said you can do the interview remotely, but when I was looking up some remote options, I didn't see none. So it's looking like it's gonna be in person. And from my understanding, all the fast card allows me to do as a motor carrier is, I guess when you cross into Canada, they got fast lanes, just like if you was crossing the toll booth and you got the easy pass, they got the easy pass lane. We can just, I guess it's some type of expedited process through the border. So I applied for that. I don't think that's coming anytime soon. The next thing I did, I applied for a SCAC code, which they was requiring that to apply for the Canadian Authority. So that was $87. I just paid the $87. I think they sent the code to my email. I just got to check. So that allows me to apply for the Canadian Authority, and it allows me to get into the rail yard too, which, you know, I'm gonna apply for the rail yard here in Nashville. As far as getting into it, it's BNSF Logistics. They want me to have that SCAC code too, so I can haul freight up out of there. So at least I ain't just wasting money in case all this go falling down, you know. So I be seeing them post loads on a load board where they told me I need these codes, and then I got to register with the rail yard to be able to pull freight up out of there. But they be having some good rates on that DET load board from them local runs. So I'm gonna see about it. You know. But what else did I do? That's it so far. So I'm still researching, still trying to figure this out. Shipper been calling, and right now I just got them on hold because everything is so last second. You know, you just told me yesterday, and then I don't know why they think I'm gonna just do magic and come up with this Canadian Authority. I don't have no idea. It's just me by myself, and I really ain't got no help in doing none of this. So I'm trying to figure it out all on my own, okay? Now let's go back and talk about the numbers, okay? Let's talk about the money now. The truck is paid for. The trailer is paid for. Trailer got brand new tires. The truck, brand new turbo, brand new steer tires. The third axle of the truck got brand new tires. The second axle, we need some tires. We need 4 tires. Andrew is trying to be cheap because I ain't trying to lose no money in this damn trucking industry. So I'm thinking about, you know, parking over there by my Classic, calling up one of them tire guys, come do some work, yeah, and take them brand new tires off their Classic, put them on the flat top, and yeah, I'm gonna roll just like that. 8 brand new tires on that flat top. Yeah, that way I ain't gotta come out my pocket for no more tires, because, you know, things can go real bad quick. I ain't trying to lose a whole bunch of money up front just to get to the border and get denied, okay? So then I'm just out of a bunch of money. No. Not trying to do that, okay? So, you know, that's what I'm thinking about doing. What else? As far as the flat top, the engine and all that, it's just running good. No oil leaks, no coolant leaks. Everything is running smooth. The only thing I need to do is get them AC lines installed, because it's hot right now on that damn flat top, boy. It's hot. Heat hot. But Andrew be surviving for the money. I don't go that far. I be surviving. Shit. It was hot today, boy. It's hot in this car right now. You just don't know it, but it's hot out there. I'm talking about 90 degrees with no AC. So Yeah, I got the windows down, but they ain't doing them blowing that 90-degree heat up in here, okay? So, just saying, we need to get that fixed. What else? As far as the trailer go, I need some, I'm put some brand new, pneumatic hoses on now, you know, go get some brand new 20-foot hoses. I guess maybe 2 of them. I need to ask them, you know, do I even need it, or maybe the shipper got their own. But if I need it, that's about $1,000 right there, which I don't mind paying. I pay that up front, you know. That's about the only thing I pay up front. As far as what the Lowe's is paying, if you can calculate it, 2 loads is $19,000. I can only do 2 loads a week. Okay, due to, you know, I guess the time it's gonna take me to get into Canada. I ain't got no fast cars, so I don't know how long it take to get into Canada crossing the border. I ain't never crossed no border with no CDL semi-truck, so yeah, I know it ain't no quick process. You know, definitely not my first entry. It ain't gonna be no quick process. They're gonna be asking for everything. Okay, so you know. But we're gonna see. We definitely gonna have the cameras ready to go and all that good stuff. But is it gonna happen? That's another thing. When I apply for the Canadian Authority, I don't know how long that takes. I don't know if it's like a 21-day waiting period to get that approved. I don't know how long that takes. So I need to research that. Once I guess fill out the paperwork, how long does that take? Because I can't do nothing without that. You know, the passport, that's going to obviously take the longest, but I already got that. So I have to, once again, become a Canadian trucking company. I'll be a U.S. Canada trucking company. And that's just more eyes on my damn company that I don't want. But, you know, if the money's right, we'll take a little bit of risk. Although that's a lot of risk to take. But, you know, they was telling me I need... That's my brother calling. Yeah, give me a second. Okay, I'm back. So, back to the money. So, $19K a week for 2 loads. We're just trying to do 2 loads a week. It's not going to burn me out. It's not going to be too difficult. Smooth selling. As far as how far am I going in Canada? I'm only going an hour into Canada, so it's not that far once you cross over the border. Just an hour into Canada, so I'm not worried about how to get through Canada, any of that stuff. You know, I'm not going to tell you the city I'm going to in Canada, which I don't even think is a main city anyway. So, what else? Some of you guys were saying for my drivers that don't got passports, just park them up there at the border, and then I just take the trailers back and forth across there and get them unloaded. Thought about doing that too. It's a good thought. Whoever came up with that, that's a good idea. We're going to see about that. That actually sounds like a real good idea. Because I really don't want to do this by myself. You know, I would much rather, you know, have 2 drivers. You know, plus it's more money for me. You know, I collect my percentage. You know, I charge owner operators a small percentage. Now, I don't get paid that much now, just a small percentage. It did go up because of inflation, though. It went up a little. It didn't go up too much, though, just because of inflation. Inflation went up, and the cost to run a trucking company went up, too. So, you know, inflation went up a little bit more. But anyways, like I said, back to the money. That's all Andrew talk about is the money anyway, so, you know. If we just make 1 week, listen to me, drivers, just 1 week. If some kind of way all this paperwork come back through, they say you can cross the border, we get loaded, 1 load go across. Ooh, 2 loads go across now, drivers. For every 2 loads that go across the border, okay, that's a 100% return on the flat top. Okay, now the flat top only costs $15,000. Okay, now I just told you 2 loads is $19K. Okay, so you do $19K minus my little insurance for the month, minus fuel. We're gonna be left with a good $15K. Okay, and that's just That's just pretending like fuel is outrageous right now, okay? Even though you know I'm gonna be on mud flap and all that, but I'm just saying, you know, what is over $3,000 something for fuel? So I'm just saying, 1 week, 7 days. If we do 7 days, that's right, that's a 100% return. 2 weeks. If we just do 2 weeks, that's all the money back on the classic. That's all the money back on the classic drive. If we do a whole month, drivers. We do a whole month. Now the lease drivers ain't even caught up from last year. You remember last year? Remember we was down there in Georgia? You remember all that money? They ain't even caught up this year on that because it's been tough. It's been tough. Economic downturn, this, damn third, all these excuses. They had to drop the lease truck. They don't even talk about leasing no more. They just disappeared all that. Are they even in trucking? Do they got a CDL? I'm confused. What's going on with the lease drivers? Andrew ain't getting his hopes up though, because I know how stuff turn around. That's why I'm studying for insurance, because I'm getting real close to getting my insurance license, by the way. You know, I just got to pass the state exam, and let's say 70% close to being able to pass the state exam. So, you know, that's what I'm working on the side. But, you know, this lane just came about the blue, so it's like, okay, well, I was working on the insurance. Now I'm all of a sudden back in this damn trucking world trying to figure this out. So we're gonna see how it goes. But I'm not pressed. If I can't do the lane, hey, can't do it. Hey, you know, it's like I said, it ain't something I plan to do. It came about the blue yesterday, and I said, well, you know, if they give me paperwork, then we'll go. I go. You know, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of. It's tough times right now. It's tough times right now. So you know, shit. You know, obviously, I don't know if it's gonna last too long, because wintertime in Canada ain't something I'm trying to be up there for. So what are we in? Oh, it's summertime right now. So if we just make it to September, anyways, I'm not looking to put no money this year into the trucking industry, okay? Yeah, I'm doing a lot of collecting. I'm just trying to do a lot of collecting. I ain't trying to buy nothing. Nothing. I ain't trying to repair nothing, fix nothing, add on to nothing, buy no trailer, no truck, nothing. I'm just doing nothing but collecting. All my money back. Yeah, I need it all. I need everything. Every week, every 7 days, full refund on the flat top. Every 7 days, full refund. Oh, and it's all interstate too. It's all interstate smooth selling. Drivers are just smooth selling right up to the border. You know, I don't know how the border, all that work, but you know, it's all smooth selling. All interstate, 65, 55 miles per hour. Take your time. You know, you just need to make sure you go to Walmart and fill up the refrigerator. Nah, we ain't doing no more. We ain't trying to give Pilot nothing. I don't even want their coffee no more. I don't want no coffee. I don't want no coffee pot. I don't need none of that. Hey, I'm gonna make all my own food in the flat top. All right, I ain't fucking trying to spend nothing to Pilot. I spent too much money. I gave them a fortune. You know, not this year drivers, but last year they got a good small fortune off me, okay? They got enough to where they can open up a second Pilot in the area, okay? So we ain't trying to do none of that no more. I seen the numbers. When I went and looked, my accountant told me, I said, damn, this is what you spending per hour, Mike. So yeah, I ain't trying to get them nothing, okay? Nothing. Trying to spend nothing on this industry. No, I'm here for the collecting. And if I need a backup truck, I got 2 of them in the grass sitting. Now, they ain't got no blowers on them. But in the event, you know, something happened to the flat top and I just gotta put a blow on the other 2 trucks. If I done ran, you know, now I got to at least run about two weeks or a month or something before I even consider putting a blow on another one of my trucks. We got guests. Catch y'all later.